Hi guys, Sam here. Welcome back to my channel where we talk all things budgeting, planning, saving money, and my family's journey to financial freedom. Today I have for you guys my quick breakdown of paycheck number 3 for the month of March. And then I will be following that up with my cash envelope stuffing. So if that's something you're interested in seeing, then keep on watching. I have my budget breakdown here. I am going to go ahead and insert a screenshot so you can have a better overall view of the budget as I'm running through it. This is going to be for the 12th through the 26th. The income that we have to work with is $3,535. $550 of that is our side hustle income. So very grateful for that. All of our expenses, you'll notice my mortgage and my truck says 2 on it. If you're new to my channel, I do break down my mortgage and my truck payment so that I'm paying on that every 2 weeks versus once a month. It's just easier for us to budget that into our finances that way, and it's worked out great for us. So all of my expenses come out to $1,065. Then the next section would be our extra savings. If you didn't see my previous video, I did select 69 and 11, and those two numbers is what I have here as the $80 for my 100 envelope saving challenge. For my husband, we are putting $500 towards his HSA, which will bring his total to $3,000. This is for 2021. And then $500 for myself and the kids. We are on a separate HSA account, so that'll bring us to $4,500. And I'm thinking I'm gonna max us out at $5,000 for me and the kids, and then $3,000 for my husband, and then we'll start into 2022 just because combined we're looking at 11 grand, and if we wait any later to start that, then we'll run into early next year, and I don't want to keep playing catch up. So I think that's where we're going to end up stopping the 2021 HSA there. For our cash envelopes, this is pretty typical amount that we are stuffing. All of it comes to $665, and only $465 will be withdrawn in cash. The $200 for my groceries stays in my checking account because we get all of our groceries via grocery pickup. For our sinking funds, again, this is more than what we would normally ever stuff into our sinking funds, and it's because of the extra income that we have currently. And last pay period, I didn't get paid for one of the buildings. I told her it was fine, just go ahead and pay me this pay period here. So that's why there's an extra $300 where there normally wouldn't be. So I took that $300 and I'm going to be throwing it to vacation. I know I said previous pay period that $1,200 is what we had budgeted, and that was the plan, except my cousin, who is currently in DC right now, we are going to be meeting her, texted me and said that everywhere you go, sorry guys, I've never been to DC, I've never been to the East Coast, so I didn't know how to plan for this, but she said basically everywhere at Arlington, you can't get anywhere without paying $50 to park. So I'm thinking that we're going to cancel our rental and then get an Uber from the airport to our hotel and then Uber everywhere. Because if I'm paying for my rental, paying to have my rental parked at the hotel every night that we're there, and then pay to park everywhere that we drive to, oh, honey, no, that's not happening. So 99% sure we're canceling our rental, but I will finalize those plans within the next 24 hours. And so that's why I'm planning to stuff $300, which will bump up our budget from $1,200 to $1,500 for DC. Again, if we have leftover funds, I will be stuffing back into our vacation sinking fund. Outside of that, everything else here is pretty typical amounts, and we're budgeting $725 to go towards our sinking funds. So $725 sinking funds, $665 cash envelopes. I have 1,080 in our extra savings and 1,065 in our expenses, brings our total to $3,535, bringing us to a zero-based budget. Now let's get to our cash stuffing. Okay, let's get to the fun part, shall we? I'm gonna set up my cash here. We have 100, 100, 200, 30, 25, and $10. We have $465. Can I tell y'all, I'm so nervous about this trip to DC. I'm a little bit panic mode here, just because I'm so I don't want to go over budget. I don't want to pull from our savings account. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it's all in my head, but I'm a planner, you guys. I have to know these things, and right now the not knowing is what's getting to me. All right, so groceries, $230 is what we're budgeting, and we're only pulling out $30 in cash. The rest stays in my checking account. All right, gas is getting $100. I was literally just watching Budgeting with Bess, and I love her. So I was all in my feelings about how much money I'm spending right now on gas, like most of us. And I'm, you know, bitching and moaning about Big Bertha over here costing an arm and a leg, and I don't have any extra funds left over in my cash envelopes to throw at my savings challenges. And she was talking about how, you know, she was feeling the same way, and she had to, like, you know, rein it back in and just kind of, you know, reflect and just be thankful for what you have. And, you know, yes, you're spending more in gas, but you have a roof over your head. You have a warm home to sleep in at night. You have food on your table. You have a job. You have all of these blessings, and you just have to remember to think about all that we have and all that we take for granted, and just be grateful. And so I need to remember to do that, and I am. I don't know if I've mentioned this previously, but I know I mentioned that I am from American Samoa, and so, you know, I grew up like dirt poor. Like, both my parents did what they could to, you know, provide for their families, but there's not a whole lot you could do with the minimum wage where it was back home. It was less than $2 an hour. Like, what can you do with a family of 6 with that? And so, like, y'all, dirt poor, where we lived in a shack with no windows, no flooring, like linoleum carpeting literally thrown over rocks to just kind of, you know, camouflage the flooring, but like the rocks was like poking through the linoleum. Yeah, it was bad. Like, the mosquitoes were no joke. Extension cord running from my grandparents' home into this shack so that we have lighting in there. It was rough. I remember distinctly, like, my mom was so excited because she had just worked all this overtime, and she got her check to be able to get me and my sister brand new shoes. And I didn't have the heart to tell her, like, 2 days later, that a kid stole my shoes from school. And so then I was barefoot for a couple of days until my dad got paid, so I could get a pair of flip-flops, like, that were, you know, 50 cents. Like, that's how bad it was. There were days where, you know, we didn't have food, and what we had to eat was rice and milk, and then put some sugar in it to sweeten it up. Like, that was what I ate. Top ramen was an everyday essential, you know, what people here in the States would feed their cats. Tuna, mackerel, like that's what we ate as an essential. Like, when I think back of how far we've come, you know, we moved to the States when I was 15 years old. I keep forgetting to remind myself of how far we've come, how much we've accomplished, how much we are able to provide for our little family. It's incredible, and I'm so grateful for Bess for that quick little reminder. You know, when I think about what's going on in the world right now, how people don't have what we have, how many people are in situations that you can't even fathom right now. It's just gotta rein it all back in and just remind myself that, girl, you've got it good. You are blessed and are doing amazing. So anyways, sorry, kind of got sidetracked there, but the household is getting $25. I think we're going to be using these funds here to get one of those little travel packs. Oh, what are those things called with, like, I guess it's like a medical travel pack with like all the little necessities. I think I'm gonna do that, because every time I travel, my cousin was just reminding me about it. Every time I travel, I find myself spending at least $40 on some Tylenol and some tissues and some Band-Aids and all the, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Eating out is getting $100, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 90, 95, 6, 7, 8, 9, $100. All right, entertainment is getting $100. Guys, tell me I'm not the only person who does not have slacks. What? I don't have, like, I'm that person. What size jeans do you wear? Size leggings. Like, I live in leggings, so I have like a couple pairs of jeans and then leggings galore. And so where we're going to the Arlington cemetery. So they have a whole dress code. So you have to wear collar, no tennis shoes, so you have to dress for the occasion. And I'm looking at the dress code and I'm like, I don't have slacks. Do I have closed-toed shoes? Do I have this? Do I have that? Yeah. That's where we went this weekend. We went to Ross. So it was clothing sinking fun. Alea and CJ, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My daughter totally knows something is up. She keeps like listening at like our conversation, and she's like, wait, where are we going? She's catching on. I already know. My husband is getting 20, 40, 50. And I'm getting 50. Oh, my lash fill cannot come soon enough. I don't know what it was this time, but it did not. I'm 5 lashes. Nope, yep, five lashes away from looking like a naked mole rat. So come through, friend. Come through. You guys, guess what? It's official. We are going through with our 500 subscriber giveaway, that collaboration with MyMoneyDiary. I will go ahead and link the rules to the giveaway down below. So between both our channels, we're going to have 4 winners. So for my channel, I'm going to have 1 winner with a $25 Etsy gift card. And then winner number 2 is getting this LV dupe. This LV dupe from DH Gate. So the black version here. So yeah. Winner number 1, $25. Winner number 2, this wallet here. And the rules for the giveaway, you have to be publicly subscribed to both myself and MyMoneyDiary's channel. Follow us both on Instagram, so that way we can notify you on Instagram if you are selected as the winner. And then for my channel, you'll need to comment down below what your favorite thing is about budgeting, along with the purple heart. That's it, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me in this video. I appreciate you so much. Thank you again for my 500 subscribers, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.